Hey guys, what's up? It is Doug with another edition of Spooky Villages, and today I'm featuring my first ever Spooky Hollow building. So, Spooky Hollow, let's talk about this a minute. With Lemax being delayed this year, in a lot of stores, my place is included, I actually wanted to try some other things, and this is a great year to try a Spooky Hollow building. So, Menards is a big store. It's like a mix of a Home Depot kind of grocery store almost. There's a lot of different things in a Menards, but it's something I know that's in the Midwest. I'm not sure where all Menards is located, but they're these massive stores. They're even bigger than like a Home Depot or Lowe's. And Menards has a bunch of stuff, and they've been a Lemax dealer for a while. And I actually did pick up a Lemax Spooky Town new piece. Menards does have Lemax. And by the way, if you do have access to Menards, the pieces they do have there, it's awesome because they price everything really like as low as it can be. No coupons, there's no nonsense or anything like that. You just pick the stuff up. I love Menards for picking up like little trees or other Lemax pieces, kind of like that. The accessory stuff that you need a lot of sometimes, but you don't want to always keep going into like a Michael's for coupons. I found Menards is great for that. I always look forward to it. I know last year they even had a little exclusive figurine. Menards is a big Lemax dealer though. They do Christmas and Spooky Town. So, Menards also has a house line called Spooky Hollow. Spooky Hollow pieces are pretty cool. I think they do a pretty good job of approximating the size and scale of Lemax Spooky Town. They maybe seem, well, you know what, let's just talk about it here in just a minute here. So let me show you what I got. This is the Haunted Motel. Check it out here. Here's the box. I'll put it up here on the screen. These don't have as nice of like the styrofoam as the Lemax stuff. It's more Department 56 style where you have like, kind of the cheaper styrofoam. That's one thing Lemax does really nice. They have that, that big like molded styrofoam, the piece that it's not all like the kind of the loose pieces that you see like this is here. You can see them in the picture. Yeah, this is the Pumpkin Hollow line. I've actually never had one of these buildings. I've seen them in the past, but this year they had some really cool offerings, and then with Lemax, kind of it's been tough to get. I decided I would try them out. So let's look at the Haunted Hotel. Here it is, guys. Check it out. You can see here the size. It's Lemax size. It's like a decent sized Lemax piece if you're talking like the houses, right? It's not huge. It's not going to be like the Skull Cave or something else like that this year, the Ferris wheel, but pretty good size though for what it is. It's not super small. A lot of times I've seen the kind of the, for lack of a better word, I won't call this a knockoff because this is nice enough, but there are some companies you see that do like the mini village pieces, like a real budget line. I know Walmart, I think, has had some in the past where the buildings are like out of scale from Spooky Town or D56. This is like right on point. So you can check this out here, guys. Interesting note here, this does have lights and sound, so I will show you the soundtrack at the end, but it actually has a switch here. So it comes with a power supply first off. And the switch here, you can either have it on where it's just the lights, or you can turn it the other way for on too, and that has the lights and the music, and it's pretty loud. There is no volume on this. It's either on or it's not on as far as the music goes, but pretty loud. But you can see here, of course, the Bats Motel, the very, very, very obvious reference to the Bates Motel. This also is very similar to the Department 56 piece from a couple years ago, the Bats Motel. And I have to say I kind of like this one more, just because of the lights. You'll see here in just a moment when it lights up. Pretty light piece here. Just if you guys are wondering, it doesn't feel Department 56 quality. It's similar to maybe some of the Lemax buildings that have a little bit of a lesser quality to it. Kind of the lighter style. Spooky Town buildings are still pretty nice. You can see here, there's some glue spots around it. But again, I think this is $40, and for all the lights and sound here, I think it's a pretty good deal for it. Got the witch up here. I'm trying to just go through a couple small details before I show it lit up. The pumpkins out there. Pretty decent, like Spooky Hotel here. Yeah, you can see here, like a big glue run on it. A couple little spots like that. Paint job's pretty good though on it overall. I think the paint job's good on this. I don't know who builds this. In the past, I know Lemax has done some ghost building to where they've actually done some Spooky Town in other lines. I think this is something else though. On the box it says it's produced by Menards. I'm not sure exactly on that who produces this, but it does seem a little bit different in construction to Lemax, especially like with the way the power supply, the on-off thing works. So I'm not sure. And I do want to talk about the brick, the facade in the back. That looks really nice. I think it looks really nice. They did a good job. But all right, let's show what it looks like here lit up. Lighting on this is fantastic. I mean, check this out. You have all of these different colors, very, very bright. You'll see what it looks like with the soundtrack on, or what it sounds like with the soundtrack on here in a moment, but I think it's pretty impressive as it is lit up. It's nice. It's going to draw attention to really anywhere that you put this, because the lighting is so extravagant on it with the way it pops, and very bright LEDs. I do want to specify that these are bright. Sometimes buildings that are lit like this, the bulbs don't seem as light or as as bright or as vibrant. These are definitely vibrant, and I think again for the price of these buildings, which I think are all pretty much like 30-40 bucks, somewhere around that range, I think you're getting a lot for this. If this was a Limax building, I think it would probably be, I don't know, maybe at least 60, and that's after coupon and everything. I don't really know. It is, I guess, a tad bit smaller, but I think with the lighting on it, you are getting, pretty good deal for the money. And of course, theming on this with the hotel, you could put this in a lot of different areas. It could be, it looks like a haunted hotel, actually. It looks legit, kind of a more scary building. Versus like the silly. You could do this in a town setting, in like a haunted, an actual like monster town. There's a lot of things you could do with this. You could even just put it up by itself, like up on the hill, right? The Menards Motel up on the hill. I like this. I think Spooky Hollow is nice. Now the building that I got next time, I'm not even really gonna tease it. This video, the second video is gonna come up pretty shortly after the first one here. I like the second building a little bit more. I think thematically it's really, really cool, but I do like the lighting on this one. I thought this would be fun to talk about for Spooky Hollow. And something else with Spooky Hollow I thought was really cool. You can see here some pictures of this. They actually had this house with a gift set that worked like a trick-or-treat house, and I really dug it for the gift set. And the price on this, like, you're getting a lot, like a full gift set, I think is nice for, I think it's like 50 bucks. And it's nice for that. And again, it's several figure here. Really, you're getting like a nice starter piece for a village, any village. And I like how the house looks. It would fit in like Trick or Treat Lane or a spooky neighborhood. I dig that. So anyways, back to this here. Before the lights and sound, guys, I just want to thank you all very much. I know, bear with me for the Limax stuff. I can't help that, any of the delays here. I'm going to try and get to the Limax stuff whenever I can. Hopefully it comes in stock at Michael's. All right, guys, back to this before we get into the lights and sound. Again, Spooky Hollow. This is on the Menards website. If you look it up, you can order these online. Other than that, these are like Menards exclusive buildings, so you do have to get them from Menards. And again, Menards is like a big chain of stores that's in the Midwest. I don't know where else it's from. I do know, though, it's all throughout the Midwest. That's where I'm from. So, all right, guys, hey, gonna see another review here soon of another Spooky Hollow piece in a couple days here. So here's the Haunted Hotel with the lights and sound.